Hey lifers, welcome to the channel. This is a Jay in the Life, and I'm that guy that's like, don't talk to me till I have my coffee. Jay. And I am so excited. Have my coffee. I am getting into Blackpink in your area. I love them so much. It's so great. Like, and their solo stuff, like the Jennie solo song, Rose, so good. And I still don't really know a lot about them, so I am reacting to their Netflix documentary today. So pumped. I just love it so much. So I don't want any longer of an introduction. I just want to get right into this. Remember, if you like me, like this channel, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what else to react to by Blackpink. If you want to see the full unedited version of this video and all the others, check my Patreon out. The link is in the description. All right, let's go. The shoes. The shoe game. Love it. They're fucking fierce. And then those boots. Oh, I can't wait to see them live.
Our next guests are the best charting female Korean group of all time. Wildly popular.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
K-pop sensations, Blackpink.
Oh, I love this song so much.
Blackpink.
Oh my god, I gotta watch. There's so many live performances I need to say. I hope we're gonna get into like their childhood. Do I know words?
Every time a new album comes, we're just excited. We're like, ah, yay. Finally, one more, you know.
We've practiced and explored so many different things during our trainee days, and so it's just, you know, a matter of how much of that we could, you know, end up showing as Blackpink.
I hope this gets into like how they met each other and like became a group, because they're all from like Thailand, Australia, like a bunch of, or New Zealand, one of those by the accent, and like they're all just from different places. It's cool that they like met up and became a group and just are flow together so well.
I'm the producer, songwriter. I've written and produced every single song that come out so far. It's been about 4
Oh
years
wow,
now.
he's talented.
Our initial
Then
approach was more like single
Teddy Park.
smash, single hit.
Yeah.
Now we feel like we need to tell more of our personal story. And I know the fans are
Oh.
mad. Like, we want more and more and more. We do have a lot in here, but we're very particular with what we put out.
Well, I mean, it's clearly working, okay? Like, I don't care what the fans are going to be mad no matter what. They always want more. But do what you're doing, because it's working. Great.
They're so successful. I don't think any of us even expected this. Sometimes it gets to me like, oh my God, how do we live up to this hype?
I know. That must be like a real legitimate thing. Like, when you get that big, you're like, what? I mean, it's kind of at the point now where I feel like people are going to love it no matter what they put out. But it's like, that must be so nerve-wracking. Like, how do I stay? Like, how do we keep this going? Oh. She has such a beautiful voice.
Rosie, a Korean girl that was raised in Australia. And she stays here till like 6 o'clock a.m. just in the studio. Sometimes I'm like, wow, you're still here?
Damn.
Jisoo, straight up Korean girl that grew up in Korea. She's the 언니 of the group. She's the oldest. She does have that professional poker face.
Such a good voice.
I've known Jisoo for, let's say, good 6 years.
Ready for love.
Once. She's super smart.
Oh, 깜짝이야.
Lisa from Thailand. She's always got that cool, calm, it's gonna be okay, we're all good, smile.
I like how their songwriter and producer, who seems to be like such a big part of their whole music like career, is the one that's kind of giving us the background and like introducing them to us. It's cool because he's probably like a really big part of their life, clearly.
Jennie, born in Korea, but moved to New Zealand.
Oh, okay, so one's Australian, one's...
She's super clear. Her opinions, her emotions. She's a perfectionist. We're just Korean people trying to do music,
so cool seeing them like in the studio and actually doing it.
if Korean people makes music, it's K-pop. I don't even get it. Like,
Is Jenny the one that's um the rapper? Is she the one that does like a lot of the rapping? I'm not sure. Or is it Lisa? Let me know.
It's Korean pop. So it's the only thing is language. Why don't they do that for every country? What is K-pop?
That is so true. Like, we don't say like Taylor Swift and Ariana Grande are American pop, A-pop. Like, that makes so much. Yeah, why do we say K-pop? I don't know. It's probably a term that was created by white people.
K-pop.
K-pop is taking the U.S. by storm.
K-pop has become a worldwide cultural phenomenon. The genre has been around for at least 2 decades.
이게 서태지와 아이들이라는
Yeah, because it's really more than just a genre, is what I'm learning. See, I thought it was just all like one big thing. I lumped it all together too. But now that I'm getting into it, like there's so many different types of music within K-pop. And because I've gotten a lot of comments, people are like, no, this band's like beyond K-pop and they're not just that. And like, and it's really true because yeah, it would be like lumping in like so many like Demi Lovato and Taylor Swift and all these like such like Lady Gaga, these vast range of artists, and just say they're all just American pop. And it's like, well, no, like there's a lot like, so yeah, it's really it's weird how society is named it that.
The industry brings
oh yeah, I
I
forgot about that. Okay, yeah, I remember that song. That was huge when that came out. Okay, I completely forgot.
Every pitch, mastering every move.
I think it's one of my favorites by them. Boomba, yeah. Oh my god, that outfit. That is so funny. Them watching themselves, and I relate, even just editing these videos. Being like, oh, why'd I do that? And it's something that like people would never notice, but when you're watching it back, you're like, fuck, I missed that thing. I should have done this. Like, it's so like relatable. I mean, everyone does it, even these superstars.
보면서 이길 때 잠깐만 너 에에서 꼭 안무할 때 여기서 이걸 이렇게 했어야 되는데 이렇게 빨리 했어.
에에서 나갔어. 아, 별로야.
Their outfits there. Let's get into it, girl.
Used to be your girl, now I'm used to being the girl.
Oh.
Sitting on your feelings and sitting on my throne. I ain't got no time for
I love it.
in your eyes. This time I'm only looking at me, myself, and I.
Yes, that song is so sick. I love that song.
동생 같고 이런데 TV에서 보면 아 우리 제니 스타였구나 이런 느낌. 근데 실제로 보면 굉장히 소탈하고.
Yeah, that makes such a weird dichotomy to see her every day, and then you're like, and then you see him on TV, and you're like, oh yeah, she's like a star.
I was born in Korea. It's
Aw, she's so cute. I like how they're doing her kind of solo interview, no pun intended, at her like Pilates place where she goes all the time, and it just makes it feel very more like connected and like real to her.
That built me as who I am right now.
I still can't get over how much she's just casually talking while she's stretching like that.
I was one of those people where I can't even order something on the phone. Like, I hated that. Took me a while to get this far. I actually want to become a singer. Like, I don't know where it came from.
That's cool.
As soon as I came back, I did an audition, and luckily I got in right away. I was still like, wow, these people are so into it. Like, they know what they're doing. I was like, let's catch up. That's all I had in mind.
항상 멋있어.
It's sad to say.
Oh, she seems so like humble, like shy. Like, it's funny because she's like such a badass, like when she's like performing, and then in real life she's like, that's really not me. Like, it's cool. She must just like go into like a different person when she's like on stage or like shooting a video. Okay, so it's Lisa who's like the rapper. Yeah. Kill it.
저는 태국에서 태어났고
เกิดที่จังหวัดบุรีรัมย์ค่ะแล้วก็มาโตที่กรุงเทพตอนย้ายมาตอน3 ขวบคุณป้าหนูเขาจะแบบบ้านเขาจะเป็นเหมือนแบบวงดนตรีอะค่ะทำวงดนตรีแล้วก็แบบจะชอบมี
She is stunningly gorgeous. I love the bangs.
ไมค์สแตนแบบหลังจากนั้นก็ไปเดินประกวดสายเต้นแบบว่า
옷몇 개 입은 거야? 왜 바지 위에 바지 입었어?
와, 되게 뭐야? 와, 느낌 쩔어.
야 뭐야?
That's funny.
멋있다 야.
아 멋있는 척 쩔었다 나는.
Yeah, I mean, she was 14 when she had to like leave home. That's crazy. I mean, that's a big step. I mean, yeah, that is nerve-wracking.
Like 그때는 막 한국말 한마디도 못하고 안녕하세요밖에 모르고 그래서 뭔가
She didn't even speak the language?
새로운 시작.
간에 이 팀을 서로 좋은 방향으로 이끌어가고 싶은 욕심이 있기 때문에.
That's important. That they all want the best for the group. Yeah, because it does seem like that. Like they're not all trying to, even though they are doing solo stuff, but they're not trying to like beat each other or be the best one or one person be the lead. Like it all seems like very mutual, and that's cool. Love her voice. I'm saying that about all of them. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
그 메이크업 배우러 오는 블랙핑크 메이크업?
What? That is so cool. People come in and be like, can you make me look like Blackpink? Like, that's amazing. So this is Jisoo. Am I saying that right? I'm trying to like learn everything. This probably isn't the best reaction because I'm literally just sitting here trying to like absorb it all.
저는 경기도 군포시 3번에서 자랐습니다. 저는 부모님이랑 언니 오빠랑 할머니 할아버지랑 같이 살았어요. 제가 그때 생각했던 미래의 저하고 지금의 저는 좀 많이 다른 모습인 것 같긴 해요.
I'm sure.
원래는
This is a cool shot. I really like the direction of this. Rose! Just like the direction of this shot is done really well. Like it's all like black and just the light on her, but it's still like shadowed perfectly and they're slowly zooming in. Oh my god. She's so talented. I've literally said that about everyone.
I'm called Roseanne. And I just woke up and welcome to Pajama News.
I was born in New Zealand and then I moved to Australia when I was 8.
Just watching this is just making me realize how untalented I am. Like they're doing all this stuff when they're like kids. Wild. They all speak multiple languages. It's like it's nuts. Like how can some people just have so much talent? It's hard work though too. Like it's not. Yeah, I mean they were born with talent, but it's really you can tell it's just so much dedication and hard work.
The fact that I was always on the piano. Like I'd like sit there and I'd play this lullaby for myself, but I'd be really sleepy that I like fall asleep and then I'd put my chin on my knee. I went to
I like the
Coachella
lighting
and had a lot of
when they're interviewing them like that. The lighting has like pink lighting. It's really cool.
Korean friends that, and then my whole life changed. I dropped out of school. In Australia, I dropped out of school. I had never even imagined myself living apart from my family. I hadn't even like slept more than 2 weeks out of home. It was a really hard world. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Yeah. The first night in the...
I mean, that makes sense though. That would be so emotional and hard to do. To just leave your home, leave your country, leave everything and just be like, just go somewhere completely new. Like, it's a lot of bravery to do that.
였어.
뭔가 긴장됐어.
긴장되지. 그럼. 근데 이제 저도 막 새로운 여자? I was like, so 경쟁. It's so 경쟁. Everything.
I think what makes K-pop is the time that we spend as a trainee.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Together, sort of like a boarding school, like a trainee version.
That's cool.
Like 9.
막 3-4개씩 받으면서 막 연습.
Wow.
보컬 레슨
3 to 4 a day?
선생님에서 막 받고 막 그때 제일 힘들었는데.
We'd get.
That's crazy, but that is so cool though. I mean, I'm sure it's very exhausting and stuff, but I mean, they're all doing what they love, but so they just bring in all these like talented artists from around the world and then just put them in this like in this, yeah, like boarding school type of thing, she said, and they all just train together and then they like make different bands and the groups and stuff. That's interesting. I had no idea how like it works. So I guess that makes sense. She's like, so that's kind of what K-pop is, that it all kind of stems from that origin. That's cool.
Day off every fortnight and then practice again for another 13 days.
So like 14 hours a day just training.
Damn, but it clearly pays off though.
평가 끝나고 점수 같은 거 나와요. 누가 A고 누가 B고 누가 C고.
I remember having to send.
Wow, this is crazy. So it was like a boarding school. This is like fascinating to me. I had no idea how they do this. It's so much more like involved and put together and stuff than America. Like this is so cool. So they like they literally practice for a month. At the end of the month, they like perform and then they get graded. I mean, but it clearly creates so much success. Like this is cool. Like what, like, God, I wish not that I'm talented, but like if I had like a talent like that, like why wouldn't you want to go to a place like that and just like master your craft?
Like it's really harsh.
It wasn't a very like happy vibe.
Oh.
We're not allowed to drink or smoke or get a tattoo.
집에 많이 못 가고 주말까지도 연습하고 해서 부모님도 많이 속상해하고 걱정하셨는데.
Okay, so yeah, so I mean, I guess it's a little too much. But yeah, I mean, that's yeah, I mean, because you kind of are taking away their childhood in a sense, or really, like if they're constantly working. And then, but at the same time, it's like and if you're not the ones that eliminated, so if you're lucky enough to become like a famous group like Blackpink, it's like, was it worth it? Was all of that worth the fame, or would have gone a different direction, would have been better? It's hard to say. Yeah.
다행이라고 생각이 드는 것 같아요.
Yeah. It's almost like they were on a game show. like The Voice or something like that, or like American Idol, but just like in real life.
A lot of people make lots of memories as like a high school student.
Yeah.
But I never had that.
This is such a fascinating documentary.
Put us into different groups every other month just to see, and there was a point where he pointed the 4 of us out.
Yeah.
평가나 이런 거 볼 때도 4명이서 그룹으로 보고 4명이서 뭐 테스트 촬영 같은 게 있으면 다 넷이서 받고 녹음 같은 것도 넷이서 올라가서.
사장님이랑 가까운 위치였었어요. 누가 막 테디 오빠랑 뭐 했다 아니면 테디 오빠랑 만났다 이러면은 되게 막 되게 큰 일처럼 막 와우.
Yeah.
막 대단 일처럼 막 이런 분위기였단 말이에요.
Yeah. Song's so sick.
YG가 새롭게 선보인 신인 걸그룹 블랙핑크가
Look at how fabulous they look.
음악 방송 정상에 올라 걸그룹 중 최단 기간으로 1위 기록을 세웠습니다.
처음 저희가 이제
That's crazy. That song was their debut. Like it's so like it's such an amazing song. That's such a strong song to come out with. And the fact that people were saying against it is wild, because like that is such a sick song to come out with. You're like, it's wild. Sorry.
from other K-pop groups is because they have so many foreign members, and it really shows how anyone can achieve their dreams.
Yeah.
They own the stage when they're on it.
Yeah, they do.
되게 파워풀하게 추고. You know, they cool. They the baddest bitches of life.
Yes. Oh my god, look at the fans! This is wild. And I just can't believe that I'm in such a little bubble here that I just found out about Blackpink. And then watching this, like, they're just so massive. Like, I'm just, like, ashamed at myself for not knowing and loving this group like they deserve.
It's a big day for Blackpink.
I got a lot. I can't remember.
Do has become
Yeah.
the most
Get
viewed
it, get it.
Korean music video in 24 hours.
Yeah, that video is
with
wild.
over 400 million views. 1 billion views on YouTube.
That's awesome. That's cool. So that makes sense that the two younger ones would be like instantly click, and then the two older ones kind of did. Not saying that they're not all friends, but that makes sense. Just because of your different experiences and stuff. That's cool.
Let's try one more time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I change the rhythm? I keep going for the same thing.
Do you feel uncomfortable singing it?
Do I feel uncomfortable singing it? Like slightly. Maybe I'll try singing it one more time. I've seen Joe like a few times. His music's like amazing.
He's cute,
I was
yo. I like the nose and earrings and shit. Like, I'd be hella distracted in the recording studio with him smiling like that. Like, come on.
And she's shy about sharing that story. It's just super personal to her. It's like her diary.
Yeah, I mean, that is so vulnerable to write like a genuine song from your heart and stuff. Like, it probably does feel like, yeah, it would literally just be like just reading your diary to the world. Like, that would be nerve-wracking. I understand why she would be nervous about that. But I'm glad she did because I love her solo stuff so far.
I was thinking.
이런 거 하나 가져가야 돼. 추워. 목도리도 하나 챙겨가.
아, 목도리 없어. 하나 줘.
웃기네 진짜.
하나 줘.
줄 순 없어. 그 목도리 아닌데.
That is funny though. She's like, bring a scarf, it's cold. Like, she is like the mother of the group. It's so cute. Oh my god, their outfits! I love to die.
나를 봤을 때 좀 만족할 수 있는 무대를 남기고 싶다. 제가 봤을 때 아쉬운 무대를 안 하는 거에 너무 포커스가 강해서 딱 처음 무대 올라왔을 때는 안 틀려야지 막
God, the nerves. Sanity.
잘해야지.
That'd be so fun. Yeah! Oh my god, they look so amazing.
For like the next 30 days, try to give them the best stage every day is a lot of pressure.
Yeah. Because you have to recreate it every single time. That must be nuts.
After so many plane rides and so many environment changes, our body just gives up on
Yeah. Talk about being exhausted.
I love being on stage because that's when I feel most alive, yet when we come back to the hotel, it's just like I felt so empty.
Yeah, I mean, because it's probably, too, you get addicted to being on stage and getting that immediate feedback from people. So then when it's, like, gone, you're just like, ugh. Like, you're probably just so, like, depleted after putting so much focus and time and energy into being on stage and getting up there and soaking in all that amazing love. And then you just sit, and then it's over, and you sit there, and you're probably just, like a shell, like, oh, and then have to do it again. I mean, yeah, I understand that. It's just like such a high and low of like dopamine levels and everything.
You guys, the first female Korean group to perform at Coachella.
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, that's insane. That's amazing.
이제 또 미국 팬분들이 어떻게 반응을 할지.
Usually, Blackpink tour is filled with fans who come to watch us, but people who come to Coachella are just people who love music in general.
Oh yeah, I never thought of that.
That not many people would rock up to our show.
Oh, they will. Holy shit! They're like, hopefully, like 100 people will watch. Like, holy shit! So nerve-wracking. Ugh.
โดยมันเป็นความรู้สึกให้แบบว่าให้มันรู้สึกว่าแบบเนี่ยแหละ
Oh, so sick. Yeah.
I think Coachella was the moment where I felt like there are people that understand that this isn't just K-pop music.
No.
They see us as doing something new, and I really like that.
Oh, such a sick one too. I love all of their music.
News coming from Coachella, but one group that has everybody talking is Blackpink. If you didn't know who they were before, you definitely know who they are now.
저희가 코첼라를 하고 나서
That's so cool.
제가 조금 더
Oh my god, I want to see them live so bad now. I'm so jealous of the people in the crowds.
Stuff that's on stage, but I feel like we all go through so much else, and I'm very, very.
Aww.
During the shows, we're always looking out and talking to the audience, and then I was talking, and I kind of looked at my members, and I was like, ah, and then I started crying.
Yeah, like
it felt like the first
that
time
just
I was
made
talking
me
to,
tear up.
you know,
Holy shit.
Each.
That was just such a fulfilling thing, though, to end the tour too and be like just look back, because it's probably
I'm very
like it's probably just such a fast-paced thing, clearly, and then after it's done, you're like, look at what we just did. Like, it must just be unreal to them.
So when somebody asks me, do you have pressure about it? I'm like, no, because I feel like we're doing a great job and we have more to show you guys. Like, it's just the beginning.
It's a good outlook.
We're gonna be 40? We're gonna be 42. What, we're gonna be 40?
Oh, we're gonna be 42.
I feel like we'll all be... Do you think we'll all be married by then?
I think we
Of
might.
course, it's
I think
40.
we're very like.
Come on. 우리
엄마 코코.
컴백 안 할 거예요? 컴백?
그 나이에?
블랙핑. 뚠뚠뚠. 머리 나올 것 같아.
그때 좀 못 추지. 그때 서서 해야 돼.
너무 멋있어.
Oh, that was a cool way to end it. Them just like hanging out and eating. That's cool. Okay. That made me love this group so much more. And wow. And just now when I do reactions to their music, I feel like I'm gonna know them so much more, and I'm gonna actually know like which one is which, like singing and stuff, which is really cool. So I'm so glad I watched this documentary, and I learned a lot about like the K-pop culture and how they train like that at like such a young age. And yeah, I mean, this was very fascinating. It was such a good watch, and I'm so excited to get into more Blackpink. Love it so much. I got so like wrapped up in it. I like at some points I forgot I was recording. I was just like watching it. So but yeah, so this is so much fun. I cannot wait for more Blackpink reactions. Let me know in the comments what else you want me to react to by Blackpink. And until next time, this has been a Jay in the Life. Bye.